Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living. I hope that everyone's having a great day today. Today I want to do another one of my prepping videos, and today I'm going to share something special with you that we have been working on. Maria and I started our prepping years ago, but back in 2013 we started storing for what we consider to be long-term storage, and it was a learning experience for us as we got started on it. And so we made some mistakes, but we tried to correct our mistakes as we went. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to open up one of the 5-gallon buckets that we stored 6.5 years ago. So let me turn the camera down here where you can see it a little better, and I'll get started. Okay, so this is the 5-gallon bucket that I'm going to be opening. And if you can read that on the side, okay, let me get the camera position now. Okay, I've already got the lid loosened on it because, trust me, they're pretty hard to get off. But on the very top, we have a little letter here. Okay, you probably can't see it, but I'm going to read. Okay, I'm not going to read this letter, but this is something that Marie wrote, and she just described what this food is for and why we prepared it. And she was hoping that if an emergency ever hit and we need this food, that we could use it, and that if we couldn't use it, that some of our family members would be able to use it. Okay, that was on the very top. Also on the very top, we've got, these were the bags that the food was in, and we cut out the instructions that told how to cook it and how to prepare it. And so I guess we did that in case if we didn't find the food and someone else found it, they would have instructions on how to prepare the food. Okay, very top, this is a bag of oats. This is approximately 2 pounds of oatmeal, and you can see the bag is still shrunk down good, so it did very well. It survived without any problems on that. I'm just going to set this to the side, and I've got this bucket packed pretty tight. Okay, here's a bag of rice. This was 1.5 pounds of rice in a Mylar bag, still packed in there very good. Okay, this is another bag of oatmeal. And another pack of rice. And if you could feel it, it is so tight because we use the oxygen absorbers, and it takes all the air out of there to make it be a good airtight seal. More rice. Okay, this was a 5-pound bag of grits, and when I did it, I left them in the paper bag, and the bag is still good and tight. The bag is still sealed good and tight, so I'm sure these grits are still fine. Let's see what we got in here. I've got this packed pretty tight down through here. Okay, that was 1 pound of black-eyed peas. And another pound of black-eyed peas. Okay, this is 1 pound of pinto beans, and it is sealed good and tight. So this bag right here is going to be the bag. I'm going to cut this bag open, and I'm going to cook these pinto beans, and this will be my next video on the prepping series. It'll be me cooking these pinto beans right here. So let me set these over here so that I can get them. There's another bag of pinto beans. this was, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is rice, and this is 2 pounds of rice. It was stored in a Mylar bag, but for some reason, it's still tight, like it's airtight, but it appears that the Mylar has faded. I can actually see the rice inside the bag. I'm not sure why this happened. I will probably need to do a little research on this, but my guess is, since it looks sort of blackish looking in there, we'll have to cut it open and see. But this rice may not be good. This is something I'll have to research on. You can see the little oxygen absorber that was over there. Still sealed tight. I'm not sure why it looks that way. So I'm going to set this to the side. This is part of your learning experience when you start storing food. And especially if you're trying to store something for 15, 20 years, you need to make sure it's going to last. This was a 5-pound bag of sugar, and it's still tight. And this was a 5-pound bag of flour, and it's still good and tight. Now, if you saw my video that I made a couple of years ago, we had stored some flour that was self-rising flour, and we learned a lesson. You do not want to store self-rising flour. So this flour here is just your all-purpose flour, and the bag is still sealed very tight. So this flour will be very good to use. Okay, that's everything that was in the bag. Like I said, we're going to be cooking these pinto beans right here. That'll be our next video. And I'll do some research on this rice, and I'll probably go ahead and cut this bag open and just see exactly what it looks like on the inside. In fact, I think I'll do that right now. Let me turn the camera off and get a bowl to put it in, and I'll do that right now. Okay, I've got me a bowl here to open this up in. And one thing I do notice different, this Mylar bag is a different type of Mylar bag from this one here. And this bag here, it looks fine. I don't see any problems at all with that. This one changed colors, and I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but don't know what the reason is. Like I said, I'll do some research on it, and we'll see. But let me cut this open. Let's see what this rice actually looks like. Let me get the camera on the bowl down here. I can't see. Okay, cut this open and see what this rice looks like inside here. Okay, it's got air in it now because I just cut it open. Okay, as I open it up, the rice looks fine. If you can see that, that rice looks good. It smells okay. So the rice may be okay. But for some reason the Mylar bag changed colors. I was not expecting to see that. I don't know why that happened. But like I said, I'll be doing some research. If you're a prepper and if you know what caused this, put a comment on here and let me know, because this is something that we all need to learn so that we can do long-term storage. For right now, I'll probably bag this up in something else and hang on to it till I do some research, because I may try to cook some just to see how it turns out. I don't see a problem with it, and it don't smell bad, so the rice itself may be okay. But with that Mylar fading off of it, I am a little concerned that some of the Mylar might have got absorbed into the rice. And I sure wouldn't want to eat it if that's the case. So I'll do some research, whatever I find out, I'll let you know. Okay everyone, thanks for watching this video. Like I said, if I get some information on why that Mylar bag faded like that, I'll pass that on to you. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and close this video out. Like I said, I will be cooking those pinto beans, and that'll be on my next prepper video for cooking. So everyone have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.